ESPN Analytics have released playoff projections for all NFL teams, and I'm trying to find it in my notes, but I'll just say off the top of my head, the Patriots are the 12th best odds in the AFC, the 25th best odds in football at 32% to make the postseason. Murray, your thoughts? Jim Murray.
That feels about right. I know when we did schedule day, we had a lofty expectation for them. I think we finished with like 11 wins, which seems a bit much. They should be better coached. I think Vrabel adds a couple of wins. So you're going from 4 to 6. I'd like to think they should be in the 9 range. That might not be enough. So where they have them, I mean, that makes sense. I'm sure it pisses off a lot of Patriots fans. Like, yeah, they're going to be better. But that feels right to me.
It's low. It's low. It should be low. I mean, I just, their schedule smells. It's such an easy schedule. And Drake Maye's good, right? Joe Murray, Drake Maye's good, right?
Well, I have him ranked.
What's
I have him ranked as the 20th quarterback in the league. Is where I have him ranked.
So he's not good.
We don't know yet. He turns the ball over and has one.
We have a show to do today. Is he good?
I don't know.
That's the right answer. I don't know.
So,
is he physically gifted?
I know
yes.
You want black or white on this one.
Well, no, but
is he physically gifted? Yes.
I'm just trying to set up a simple fact.
He's not good. There are questions. He could be good, but he's not good right now.
Okay, so
how's that for a take?
Jason's bolder than the Murrays today. Yes.
I'm asking kind of rhetorically. I think most everyone feels good about Drake Maye. Okay, so I think everyone feels good about Drake Maye and his physical gifts, and it's not like those intangibles and the other things are horrible. Like he turned the ball over some. It wasn't. I don't know. I think everyone feels good about the quarterback. You have an easy ass schedule, and you have a real coach. Just stop there. If you have nothing else, you're a playoff team, or you're like seriously sniffing the playoff berth, aren't you?
How's that offensive line?
I'm telling you, if you have a good coach, and
we sure Vrabel's a good coach?
Yes.
The bar is so low right now after last season. Are we sure?
He's a good coach. I don't know if he's special, right? I think that is yet to be determined. But I think the work that he did in Tennessee over a pretty extended stretch, combined with all the good programs he was with and the defenses underneath him, and just what we know of him from being a player, like, he's a good coach. Is he great? Is he next level? Is he special? I don't know, but he
feels bare minimum.
He's good. He's a good coach. And we all feel good about the quarterback. And did I mention the schedule? So, the quarterback should make the offensive line better. The coaching should make the offensive line better. And I'm not saying, Mike Vrabel waves a magic wand and all of a sudden Cole Strange can play or Will Campbell has long arms. But what I mean is a smart coach says we're not going to leave that player exposed this specific week. We're going to look at the matchups. We're going to look at who's across from this player, and we're going to help them or game plan it. And that's what good coaching does. So they protect you from your deficiencies. So I don't love the offensive line. I hate the receiving core. I got all that. We like the quarterback. It's an easy schedule. The coach is good. It should be better than 32%. They should be ranked higher than 15th or 25th. They should be.
So you got them in the playoffs then. They are a playoff team.
That's I have them. The Felger power rankings, the Felger big board has them with a 45% chance of making the playoffs.
That's fine.
ESPN had them at 32. I have them at 45.
Yeah, they're plus 115 to make the playoffs on draft.
ESPN is too high.
Jimmy? Stuart?
I still have questions about new coach, new system. We're getting bare minimum, and we're like, Vrabel's good because he's got them on a program which you didn't have. So that's how we're judging it now. The bar is so low that basic things are an improvement. Josh McDaniels still blows as an offensive coordinator. If you don't believe me, believe the PFW rankings. We have questions about the quarterback, Drake Maye. 1 win as the starter, 1-9. Do I need to remind people that? We have questions about the offensive line, which we had last year. The defense, nobody talks about the defense. We assume it'll be better. They just gave a max contract to a defensive lineman who plays half the snaps. That's a red flag. And Christian Gonzalez, overrated. 5 wins, maybe.
So they don't do max contracts in football, but I know what you're trying to say there. I think, what's the guy's name from Philly? Milton Williams. There's a question whether you can play every down. That's fair.
Can Barmore?
With his medical condition? Good question.
Do they have good linebackers?
Okay, so
their
there's
secondary is ranked
but
5th in the league. I'm just saying there's more questions, Mike, than what your percentage is. There's more questions than a high percentage.
Well, you said my 45% was a fair number.
No, I think it's a fair number based off the odds of plus 115.
Well, I don't even know what those odds were, Joe Murray, but I would say Felger right again. 45% lines up with minus 115, doesn't it? Just about?
Yeah, plus 115.
Plus 115, right? It's the same. They're just short. They're just a slight
of a coin
underdog
flip.
to make the postseason. That's how I view them. I view them as slightly under 50-50 to make the playoffs, which means flip of a coin, they could be in, they should be in, they should be playing week 16, 17, and 18 to make the postseason. That's what this should be. And anything short of that, someone effed up. Seriously. Anything short of that, they got something real wrong.
Or the quarterback's not what people expect him to be.
Okay.
I mean, so if you want to factor that in as real wrong, that could be part of it.
In a related story, CBS did a top 25 players under the age of 25, and Drake Maye did not make the list. Jim Murray, your thoughts?
That is accurate and true, and that list is correct because, again, he's an unknown. We don't know. He's got these physical attributes. If you list some of those other players that did make that list of under 25 players, these are guys that have gone out there and proven it on the field and won playoff games, such as Jaden Daniels, greater than Drake Maye, and even Brock Purdy, who I'm not the biggest fan of. I think that's a crazy contract extension for him, but the man has made a Super Bowl. He has also won playoff games. He's done things at that age that Drake Maye has yet to do.
Big Jim Murray, you're starting a team today. Not an expansion team, but you know what I mean. You have a quarterback opening, and you could take Drake Maye or Brock Purdy. Who are you taking, Jim Murray?
I'm taking Drake Maye because of the upside of the physical attributes.
Fair.
Yeah, upside, it's Drake Maye, but a competitive team, you have to take Purdy.
So if you're a playoff team, knocking at the door, that's Brock Purdy over Drake Maye still?
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen, I like Brock Purdy. I'd take Brock Purdy on my team. I'd take Brock Purdy over a lot of guys. I wouldn't take him over Drake Maye, no matter what kind of team I had.
The rankings would tell you differently.
Yes, the rankings would tell you differently. They had Brock Purdy, C.J. Stroud, and Jaden Daniels ahead of him.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so Stroud.
Bo Nix should be ahead of him, too.
Should he?
Yes, he went to a playoff and went to
They went
Bo
to the
Nix
playoffs
was
and
good
got
last
their
year.
ass kicked by Buffalo, but he was good last year, and I'm no believer in him. But if you wanted to put him on that list right now, actually, is he under 25? Because was he in
I was going to
college?
ask you.
Well,
He's
doesn't-
old.
Doesn't matter. I'm
Yeah.
just bringing up
Yeah.
Bo Nix's name in general.
Bo Nix might be
I go
30.
Bo Nix over Drake Maye. Yes.
You do go Bo Nix over.
Yeah, after
Why?
what I've seen from last he brought his team to the playoff. They should be better this year. They're a team that builds, plugged in the young quarterback, and boom, they're a playoff team. Like, I think that whole division is going to be really good this year. But, like, Mike, you say playoff team. I don't see where the Patriots are better than 8 other teams in the AFC. I just don't see it.
I'm not breaking down the rest of the AFC.
That's fine. But you're trying to sell it as they're a playoff team. Well, you're just going by schedule and how easy it is, which I
Schedule's
disagree
huge.
with.
Schedule's a huge factor.
But they're going by
huge.
strength of schedule from last year, which I think is crap.
Well,
I think the Raiders can beat the Patriots week 1.
Me too.
They should beat the Patriots week 1.
I don't know if they should, but what's the look-ahead line, Joe?
Well, it's Patriots 3.5. It's
Okay,
stupid.
well then
That's a bad line.
You bet the Raiders.
Yes.
The
I think Chip Kelly's better than Josh McDaniels. I think Geno's better than Drake Maye.
Listen,
All those things can be true.
first 2 weeks. The first 4, they've got the Raiders at home.
Loss.
They've got Pittsburgh at home.
Loss.
Yeah, Mike, they suck at home. They suck at home.
They have sucked at home.
They suck at home as of right now. They have and do suck at home.
So we've been known to do some business, Joe. I can get the Patriots off of you plus 115. You said to make the postseason.
playoffs.
Done. Okay, I'll give you the number off the air. It's going to be a huge number.
Whoa,
It's going to be a
big
big
boy.
one. Big one.